Hello everybody, and welcome to the Sovereign Village Project. As we enter into the inevitable economic collapse caused by things like the illegal lockdowns and endless money printing, there's a lot of discussion on prepper channels and video channels and publications about what to do in terms of preparedness. How do you prepare for economic collapse? And that's not an easy question because the standard things like stocking up bullets and guns and cans of beans don't necessarily do anything to protect you from losing your job. They're not going to pay your mortgage. You're not going to you can't stockpile money. That's called just saving. So the normal prepper techniques don't really apply here. But some channels have covered this, and I think they're very right when they say the answer, the thing you should be doing, whether you are concerned about economic collapse or whether you're already in it, if you've already lost your job, if you're already in deep financial trouble, the best course of action is to obtain new skills that are of value. And the value of skills changes. I certainly got to see that as a musician, where my skills suddenly became very much less valued when the government declared that I was non-essential and sent men with guns, called cops, to shut down my industry. So I learned that skills change in value. So that's the negative side of it, but that means that other skills increase in value while some are going down in value. So things like gardening, things like sewing, things that are more rooted in self-sufficiency are probably going to become a lot more valuable in economic collapse. For example, if everybody's really struggling and inflation is rampant, which it seems inevitably it's going to be, it's already occurring, then people may not be able to afford something like clothes, for example. But maybe they can pay a few bucks or trade something of value to you if you're a sewer, if you really know how to patch up a pair of jeans and make it last another 2 years. Or if you can help somebody start a garden in their yard, or if you can sell them tomatoes and they don't have to drive to the grocery store. There's a lot of opportunity for revenue with these really basic skills. And so that makes this a really exciting time. Now is the time to start learning these skills. So I would begin to think about that. I'm certainly doing that in my own life. Gabby and I have a rule where we each allow ourselves one big educational expense every year. This year it was a permaculture course. This coming year it'll probably be more continuing education, permaculture courses and design courses. But it could be anything. I might decide to do blacksmithing sometime, or I might decide to just learn more carpentry, or as I prepare to build a second house, I will probably take timber framing classes and cordwood construction classes. And so there's a lot of new skills you can learn pretty affordably. When you get outside of the college circuit of education becomes a lot more affordable, or even free. There's so much content on YouTube that it teaches different valuable skills. I mean, you could really learn all of permaculture for free without having to spend money on a course, just on YouTube. You can learn how to build a pump system for a pond or anything like that. It's incredible how much wealth of knowledge there is on this resource. As much as I despise YouTube, the company, there's still a lot of useful things on here, and that's education. So I would encourage everybody to pick a skill that they don't know but that they want to learn, that is going to be valuable to them now, but also if things get worse or if things get better. Like a good skill like gardening, or a skill like, for example, grafting a tree. A skill like that will never not be valuable. That's always going to be of great value to you. So it really makes this an economic downturn look a little bit more fun and positive. When you think of this as a time to go back to the land and a time to become stronger and a better, more rounded person and more of a jack of all trades, it's really a fun time, and it gives your life a lot of meaning. So I encourage everybody to do that and get out there and do some fun educational stuff and learn something new. In the meantime, stay safe, be well, and happy homesteading.